fucking no bitches, she listen and get it, she with it, she know that it happens. Ain't fucking no dirty, she dirty with herpes and lurking in all.
Yo, what is up, gang? It's your boy Laz, aka MotoBroo, and as you see behind me, we got all my bikes. We're about to do a full tour of my whole collection. So let's get into this video and show you guys my rides. So first things first, over here we got my SE pedal bike. This is my Big Ripper D-Blocks edition. These wheelie bikes are so fun, bro. Like, it literally feels like a dirt bike, except you have to pedal. So instead of using the throttle, you have to pedal, but that's good exercise so you don't get all fat. And I'm in love with my pedal bike, bro. All my pedal bike homies, y'all know how fun it is. But on to the next thing, my CRF 50. So as you guys know, I just got this bike a few weeks ago, and oh my gosh, I was so surprised how much fun this CRF 50 is. Like, it is a wheelie machine. It is a community ripper. The neighbors don't really care because it's so small and so quiet. So if you have neighbors that are a little bit, you know, strict and you want to ride in your neighborhood, this is the bike for you, bro. She is freaking dialed in. For what I've done to it, I have the bar risers on it, and that's about it, bro. I got some new pegs, but pretty much all stock. For the most part, I like to keep all my bikes stock. It's just, I don't know, it's just how I like it. I don't like adding too many things to it. I feel like the bikes come perfectly set stock. I don't really run handbrakes or anything like that. I sort of like to keep it the original style. I feel like it just looks dope. Like, you're on a straight dirt bike, ripping, no handbrake, nothing like that. Just straight raw bike life stuff, you know? I don't know. It's what I'm into. But going up the list, we have the CRF 150 RB. This is a big wheel 150. This is another wheelie machine, bro. When I say this bike is torquey, this thing will pick up any gear, first gear, second, third, fourth, fifth gear, no problem. It'll pick it up, it'll wheelie, and you will be able to shred it. And this thing sounds like a mini 450. That's why I love it. And I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of this thing. As you can tell, she's looking real clean. Woo! She look good, bro. The 150 is also stock, so I haven't really done anything to it. This is just how I bought it. It's a 2018, and she's beautiful. Oh boy. Wow, look at that. Whoa, bro, that thing almost freaking attacked me. Here we have it, the beautiful YZ125. This is an 06. Yes, I know it looks so clean for an 06, which it is. This is probably my favorite bike out of all my bikes right now because of that tune game, bro. When you're tuned, this like, there's something about being on a two-stroke, which is so fun. Like, riding a two-stroke is so different than any like other bike, like compared to like four-stroke bikes. And it just sort of has like this, it sort of has this quality to it that it's unexplainable, bro. It's like, once you get on a two-stroke, you know, you're like, oh wow, like, now I get it. I get why two-strokes are so dope. But yeah, let me walk around the YZ and show you guys her. Here we have it, the beautiful YZ. Can y'all believe this is an 06, bro? This is a 2006. They haven't really changed the YZs at all from 06 and above. I think in 2005 was the main change they made, and they put a aluminum frame instead of a steel frame, which I love the aluminum frame because it makes the bike way lighter. Y'all know this bike, bro. The good old DRZ. This thing literally started my channel pretty much. Besides the pit bikes, like, this is like my main beast. I'm never selling it. For everyone's like, yo, for everyone who's like, yo, what happened to the DRZ? Did you sell it? Bro, I'm never selling it, bro. Like, in my future house, this is gonna be in a glass casing and it's gonna be a table. Swear on my life. I mean, she is looking a little rough right now because I have some of the plastics off. I'm trying to get a graphics kit for it, so that should be on there real soon. But bro, this is a beast right here. If you guys are new here, I did a Euro trip on this bike, 2 months in Europe, went about like 8,000 miles around there, and literally had no problems whatsoever. Like, this bike is a tank. It doesn't matter the altitude, doesn't matter if it's cold or warm. Like, this thing's gonna start up, this thing's gonna get you to where you need to go. And I'll always swear on my DRZ, bro. Like, if anyone asks me, yo, what bike should I get? I'm always like DRZ 400. For these reasons. It's reliable. The more you crash it, the stronger the bike gets. It's true. I swear. It happened to me. I crash it, the bike gets stronger. That's just part of the DRZ power, I guess. And it's also so easy to work on, bro. Like, all you have to do is oil change. And you don't even have to, bro, I did an oil change like every 1,000 miles, maybe even more. Maybe once every 3,000 miles. And this thing is a beast. It doesn't stop running, bro. Like, this thing will always get you from A to B. And that's why I love the DRZ, bro. I will never get rid of this thing because it is my baby. But on to the good old Thumbstar. If you've been watching my channel, y'all know about this bike. It's a Thumbstar 140cc. It's like an Australian brand, but the bike is made in China, I'm pretty sure. Fucking A, bro. Bro, these goddamn bees out here, they're killing me. But yeah, this is the clap Thumbstar right now. I'm still working on her. I took her through a pond. That was probably the worst idea. Don't ever take your pit bike through a pond. This thing went literally completely underwater. And now it doesn't really run that good. She was a freaking ripper, bro. Before I took her through the pond, this thing ripped. I'll put in a clip. So as you see, this bike, it does rip when it's running good and everything. And it's actually a really strong bike. Like, I've had no problems with this bike until I took it in the water. Once I took it in the water, I just over flooded it. You know what happens. Don't take your dirt bike in the water. But I had this thing for about 2 years before I took it in the water, and no problems at all. It ran flawlessly. And yeah, there you have it. These are all my whips at the moment. I sort of just wanted to document this more for myself, for my future self, just like show like, yo, look at all the bikes I had and just like the memories I've had with these bikes, and just for future reference to be like, oh, that was cool. Like, I remember when I had all these bikes, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I didn't even show you all the Subi, bro. I'll go on this side to show you the Subi real quick because all the other bikes are on the other side. But yeah, this is my 2015 Subaru Wrx. We got some Oddhon rims on it, you know, 10.5 wide. If you ain't poking, what are you doing? You feel me? If you ain't poking, you ain't loking. All right, let's make our way through all these bikes. Show you guys inside. It's pretty dirty, and I don't even know if I can open the door because of my wheel. Yeah, so this is the inside, the Scooby. Got an access port for my tune. I'm gonna open them. As y'all can see, my steering wheel is completely done, and bro, it's so hot in here. Holy shit, I gotta get out. But yeah, if you're wondering what I've done to this, it's just straight piped, access port tune, just stock tune, stage 2. I forgot how to open my freaking hood. Here we have it, the beautiful motor. So yeah, motor wise, the Subi's pretty much stock. I have a Mishimoto air filter, but besides that, nothing really else done to her. So she's chilling. She's a daily. She almost has 100K miles, all driven by your boy. Yeah, man, I love the Subi, bro. I don't think I'll ever switch. I mean, bro, just look how dope this looks. All these flipping bikes, man. It's sick, bro. So stoked. And yeah, gang, if it wasn't for you guys, I definitely would not have all these bikes. So I appreciate all the support, the liking, the comments, subscribing. If you bought merch, it means the world to me, for real. Speaking of merch, we got some MB Gang merch on right now. But yeah, let's get one last look at these. My SC pedal bike, Big Ripper, D-Blocks edition. My CRF 50, the Community Ripper, amazing. The CRF 150 RB, just the all-around wheelie master bike. The YZ 125 06. This thing is the tuner. This thing will tune your freaking brains out, and it just sounds amazing. And then we have the good old reliable DRZ. One of the best bikes you could, best overall bike you can get in the world. Street legal, fire. And then we got the Clap Thumbstar, which is a fire bike too, especially for the price, around $1,800. And they're very strong, very reliable. They're just fun bikes to rip around. So yeah, gang, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Remember to stay motivated. Goddamn car. Stay motivated. There's merch in the description down below. I freaking love you. We're posting bangers. Let me know if you have any requests for videos you want to see, or what bike I should be on. And yeah, I love you, gang. Till next time. Peace.